The Northman is Robert Eggers' third film, and with his two previous films both being well received critically and amongst general audiences, it gave him a lot more freedom and more of a budget to work with. His last two movies were linear and mostly set in one location, whereas The Northman is more expansive on a much larger scale. The Northman is a story of revenge, fate, and destiny, where we follow Amleth, who after seeing his father, the king, killed for his throne by his uncle, must then escape with his life, and from that point on, Amleth vows to avenge his father, save his mother, and kill his uncle.
I will avenge you, father! I will save you, mother! I will kill you, Fiona!
Although this movie's general description is of a Viking revenge tale, it would be easy to think this is big battles and all-out action all the time, but it's not. I mean, it has its moments. But it also has its slower moments, with Amleth coming to terms with his fate, destiny, and the path that it will lead him down. This is the third movie that Robert Eggers and Jaron Blaschke have worked on together. Usually movies like this would be shot on multiple cameras for different angles and coverage, but for this they chose to use a single camera, choosing one camera placement and moving it if needs be for longer takes. With this movie, as always with any Robert Eggers project, he looks into the history of the time period the movie is set in for the characters and the set designs to be as historically accurate as they can be. Robin Carolyn and Sebastian Gainsborough were the ones to score this movie. The sound is aggressive and just fits the movie. They were going for a Viking sound, even using instruments from around that time, once again trying to be somewhat historically accurate even with the music. The film looks amazing. The visuals with the music and the performances make it into the best Viking movie you can watch. Alexander Skarsgård is the lead actor in this movie, and so far, at the time of making this video at least, I would say this is his best film and his best performance. Anya Taylor-Joy is also in this movie, making it the second Robert Eggers film she's been a part of. By the time this movie was made, she had already become a huge name. She's now an actress that if you see her name attached to a movie, you know she's going to be one of the best in it. Nicole Kidman and Claes Bang are the antagonists of this movie. Nicole Kidman is as good as always, and honestly I'd not seen Claes Bang in anything else before, but he was just as good. Willem Dafoe and Ethan Hawke are also in this movie. While their screen time is relatively short, both actors have such screen presence that they make an impact all the same. I would actually say The Northman is less up to interpretation than Robert Eggers' previous films. There are scenes that make you wonder if what you're seeing is a dream, hallucinations, or if it's reality, but it's definitely more straightforward than The Lighthouse, for example. This movie is the closest thing you can get to a Robert Eggers action movie. Although it's a step away from the horror elements we're used to seeing from him, his style is still very much apparent, and overall, it's another great movie added to his filmography.
I will avenge you, father. I will save you, mother. I will kill you, Fiona.